if you're not using AI to improve your sales skills and your sales knowledge around how you can role play better, how you can overcome objections, what different scenarios they may come up, you're really missing out in so many ways. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can effectively and efficiently role play in sales environment, in the remote sales environment with AI, and how you can 10x your sales skill set with the AI in just a week. If you give it a week and just spend about 30 minutes to an hour every single week, I promise you, you're gonna be way much better in in your sales conversations by using AI. So let me just jump straight into my computer and I'll show you exactly how I do it and how I did it before I even stepped into the remote ticket space. This example, what I'm going to be using is Google's AI, which I found to be more efficient, which is Gemini. So here's the thing. How do you actively role playing and efficiently role playing with AI? It's all about the prompt. And this is a prompt I gave it to it as an appointment setter. And in your situation might be different depending also what your niche is about, what your offer is about, how you're booking appointments, and so on and so forth. So let me just go straight into the script. So say, hey John, I want you to role play with me for the sales call. To give you a little bit more context, I'm a remote appointment center and we currently have booked appointments from Facebook ads, and that will depend on your niche and your offer, to my calendar. And my main responsibility is to book sales calls to the closest calendar with qualified prospects and also role play with the other ones that do not qualify either financially or niche related. I want you to act as an appointment center first, and I will be the prospect, and then we will switch up and go through the entire process, my entire process, at the end of each successful booking. And I also want you to score me on a scale 1 to 10, what I do right, what is wrong, and also how to improve. Now, then I want you to be very realistic with me. And based on my skill alone, how much money can I make as a remote appointment setter? Are you good with that? And I'm going to make sure to leave that script down below so you can just copy and paste that and start practicing from day one. So let's go through this entire thing together. And we're not going to spend 30 minutes. We're just going to go through just a little bit of how it looks like in practice so you get a little bit of understanding how it works as well. So let's go and see. Do my best to give you a realistic, challenging scenario. Let's begin. You can be the prospect, and I've got your number from my Facebook. You clicked on, and you already booked time on my calendar. Ring, ring. Hello. Hey, prospect name. This is John. I'm just calling about the ad that you clicked on Facebook about becoming a remote appointment setter. I see you booked time with me to talk about it. Do you have a few minutes? And I think this is straight away. This is a very good response on how you can actually cold call somebody. Say, hey, you booked time with me. Do you have a couple of moments we can have a quick conversation? Say, yeah, sure, John. What's up? That's great. Thanks for the time for my call. So I see you interested in remote appointment setting. Before we dive in, can you tell me a little bit about what you got interested in this and what are your goals for a role like this? Now, this is interesting, right? Because what it does, it just creates a level of curiosity of did you even saw in the first place that made you want to schedule a call with us. Now, usually, if you have a 30 minutes about 30 minutes Zoom call, you can either do this during the Zoom call or even reach out before the Zoom call, depending on the situation, right? So I always recommend people reaching out to everybody over the phone because you have more control of the conversation, right? So yeah, so I came across your ad and want to actually and been thinking about stepping into remote sales for quite some time. I don't know where to start. And let's see what it says. So got it. you're looking to get into remote sales and you're not sure where to start, that's exactly what the role is designed for. And it's a great entry point because you learn the key sales skills without the pressure of closing deals. We work with high ticket B2B clients in the business consulting and coaching space. Essentially, we're helping them book qualified meetings with their ideal clients. And your role would be to engage with prospects who have already showing interest by responding to our ads, qualify them, and then book a follow up meeting with a senior closer on our team. Does that align with what you're looking for? Now, I really, really love this question. And I really particularly like this keyword more specifically. Does that align with what you're looking for? Now, here's the thing, you can take the same scenario, apply the same thing when you're talking to your prospects real time. Does that align with what you're looking for right now in your real estate business? Does that align with what you're looking for right now in your marketing business? Now, usually there's more context to this, but this is a great question and a question. So once you give them a little bit of what you guys do more specifically, to go through. Now, there's many more questions that I personally find more qualified, but I think I really, really like this. So yeah, sure. This is something I would be very interested interested in and want to learn more Let's see what it says. Says, okay, that's fantastic. It sounds like this could be a great fit for you. So just to make sure this is a good use for both of our time and get you with the right information, I have a quick questions. Now, here's what I would do a little bit different, although this is already very good to begin with. Now, when it says, I have just a couple of questions, what I really like to do is lower my tonality and say, hey, John, my team has asked me to go through this questionnaire. Is it okay with you to just possibly help me out for a moment? Right? When you control your tonality and when you lower your voice, and then when you use the word possibly help me out for a moment, and this is a technique I took from January Minor, it's so powerful and so many people that just want to help you out in the first place. Now, first, I see you mentioned you're looking to get into remote sales. And do you have any prior sales experience or even just a little bit in a part time job or something similar? Now, this is what we're going through the qualification process and mini discovery process. Let's say, yes, I worked in real estate for 7 months, but wasn't very successful with it and decided to step down for a couple months and work in a 9 to 5 job until I find a solution because I'm so fed up with everything I now and want to create financial freedom for self and my loved ones. Now, let's see what it says on that. I appreciate you sharing that with me. And I really like that. When somebody's opening up to a problem, you always should say, hey, I appreciate you be open up with me. I appreciate you, sharing that information with me. It sounds like you've been, you've gone through hell and sounds very stressful. How does that feel? How does that make you feel? Right? So you can go through that as well. Now, what it says, so it sounds like you've gone through a lot and you feel a little bit burnt out from the whole experience. Exactly my point. I can definitely relate to the frustration of putting in a lot of efforts, without seeing the results you want. And I hear you, brother, on wanting to create financial freedom for yourself and your family. That's a powerful motivation. Now, the good news, now this is positive reframing is your experience in real estate is actually a huge asset here. And even if it wasn't a success in your eyes and you've already had a taste of what is it like to prospect, communicate with your people, deal with sales. Most people we talk to have no sales experience at all. So you're already a few steps ahead. So let's talk about the financial side of things, right? So since you're looking for financial freedom, it's important we're on the same page. What kind of income are you looking to make per month? And know and how soon do you want to achieve that? Now, there's a couple of things that are happening right now. So when it says what kind of income are you looking to make a month, this is so we can future pace on what are the goals. And what I really like about when discovering in the discovering phase, I always ask what is their future goal first, what is current, how much they're currently making. So there's a distance relation between where they want to be to where they are. Well, most people now asking current situation than desired situation. So if you flip that aside, that alone is powerful. And how soon are you even, want to achieve that? Because you said you've been frustrated, you've been in the normal 9 to 5 for quite some time, and you want to create this financial freedom for yourself and for your loved ones. So how long has this been a frustration for you? And this is great. So I want to be making at least 10K a month to begin with. So I don't have to worry about expenses, if I can spell, and paying, gosh, paying the bills. Now it goes through this entire thing, and again, I'm not gonna be spent like, the whole 30 minutes an hour to go through this whole thing, but you can already see how powerful this is if you use it correctly. I'm gonna make sure to leave the prompt down below and let me know once you use it. How did it score you? What things did it say to improve on? How much money does it recommend you can potentially make as an appointment center, which is the lowest level in the high ticket space? Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in the next one.